Okay. I'm gonna have to learn to cut these. Here I am. Video number 6. I don't know why this is happening, but you'll find that I've only got one uploaded, and that's okay. The first video I did will be on another website, and I'll let you know what that is when I do that. But that talks about my credentials and why I'm able to do and have the credibility. Oh, I have the credibility. Elite performance is what I deal with. Sports, the whole gambit. So I want to talk about Hans Niemann. As near as I can tell, using all of the / gifts and or disabilities that I have, curses, Hans Niemann plays the purest form of chess. I can't say that he's alone necessarily, because I haven't seen everybody who's playing chess, but Hans Niemann instinctively knows the moves to make over the board. I give no credence whatsoever to online chess. It's not pure form in any way. And yes, I know I've just angered a lot of people, but that's okay. We're all entitled to our opinions, and that is my opinion. And I believe that Hans could have been a grandmaster before the age of 10, had he consciously decided to choose to focus on that and that alone. But I think he has also consciously chosen to hold himself back and sometimes lose when he could have won. And if you want to call that cheating, okay, he's cheating. He could have won. How can it be cheating when you're losing on purpose, consciously? And I think the reason he did that was because in the chess world, if you are dominating, you become the prey. Everybody's trying to beat you constantly. And no one at a young age should want that kind of pressure. It doesn't matter your intelligence level. And I think he has purposely held himself back. And as a self-taught player, I'm not going to label what he is more like Bobby Fischer than anybody I've seen, and including in his ability to find depth when giving interviews, and his inability to articulate sometimes the moves that are in his head when he's being interviewed. And I know he's gotten criticized for that, but I completely understand why he does that. There's too much going on in his head about the different moves. He sees angles. He sees these things prior to anybody else seeing them. And he just wants to be as normal as he can be to a certain extent. As to his faking his accent, everybody get on TikTok and look for that little girl. She's about 4 years old. She speaks in a British accent. She was born and raised in the United States, has 2 United States parents, and the mom decided to put the video on TikTok. And the reason that little girl speaks with a British accent is because the cartoons she was watching were all done in British accent. We assimilate our environments, whether we like it or not. So if we put one of you people from Norway in the southern United States, eventually you'd start speaking with a twang. So y'all, you're just being naive and childish and just not very intelligent to even assume that that's done on purpose by Hans, or it's just amazing what I'm hearing and seeing and reading. So anyway, I'm going to continue to do these. Shout out to Levy, GothamChess.com, or not .com, channel on YouTube, because he's the one that allowed me to see that I could be myself. Because he's just goofy, and I am not a groupie or a fan or anything, but when it comes to doing something like this, I have two sides to me, and they're high and low English, and they are presentation is everything, and then there's the street side of me that wears the sweats, which I'm not used to talking to anybody as much as I am right now, frankly. When I did the first video, I did it in sweats because I just wanted to see, do I want to do this? And I had several different people view it to get an idea of what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, blah, blah, blah. Because when you are of an elite status or have an elite mind, you welcome other people's opinions. You welcome the dialogue, the exchange of ideas. And what I found with that first video was the older generation were bored, which I think is okay, and the younger generation loved it. So who is my target audience? And chances are it's not older people, because they don't really care. They've lived their lives, you know. They definitely don't have the need, first of all. But anyway, I'm going to end this. And these videos will be about 20 minutes long. I'm tired of making this. This is the third one today, and for some reason my camera is not picking up these videos. And I've got to look at that as almost karma. Okay? Alright. See you next time. Bye. Come on, are you kidding me? You're not going to shut off?